Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Great.
Move that so I can see that part of it. Shalom, Israel. With I.S.U.P.K, start off 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA, where we teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians make up the 12 tribes of Israel. We're not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Officer I.S.U.P.K, teaching the Lashawan Qadash class here in Greenville, South Carolina, where we teach the ancient Hebrew and the Syrian Hebrew. And of course, we use the ancient Hebrew in our old ancient language, man. That's how the Most High gave us that. The Abba Gada Hawazaka Kalamanasa Abitasa Barashata. And it's the same sounds in the Syrian, but the Syrian didn't like the way the Most High, so with their bass awkward self, they changed it. And that's why we have the Assyrian language, these. And we're going to go over a little bit of this tonight. We're going to go over some plurals and what makes things plural. We're going to go over what makes things verbs, nouns, adjectives with an ing. We're going to show you a little bit about that. We have Triple Nayar, Triple Kalatazar in class. We're going to do a little illustrate. They're going to illustrate for us. You know, they're getting some more experience, okay? So, you guys are ready. Who's checking in the class, Nayar? What we got?
We got called that's
Okay, well, check in the class. Hey, listen, when you're in class, like and share the class. I'm not sure if Facebook is working right now, but like and share the class. Make sure that you guys are sharing the class and liking the class. Everybody check in as we get more people to check in the class, so we'll move on down the road. But we're going to go over a myriad of things. That means a few things. We're going to go over it and get people to see the detail behind plurals, and get to see people see the details behind what makes when you say heaven and when you say heavens, or when you saying teachers and you say teachers, and or things like that, things that make things plural, or how we say like he is watching, and we're going to go over stuff like that. Or when you want to use the masculine and feminine form, we'll go over that also, okay? But that's what we're after here. That's what we're trying to teach. And of course, you know, like I said, Hebrew is read from right to left. Make no mistake about it, man. You read Hebrew from right to left. That means we'll always start on this side and we'll go down the board that way, because that's how Hebrew is written. Right. And Hebrew has how many vowels, guys?
two.
Two vowels. What are they?
I.
Come on, speak up.
I.
I and I. Are we on Facebook?
La.
Oh, man. Still on YouTube. Okay. The I and the I. Okay? Very good. And thus I and the I, what they're saying is this. The I and I. It's important to know this. We're on the I and the I. These are your vowels, right?
Okay.
Right? Right?
Right.
Come on.
Right?
Right.
Con, sir. All right. Now I want y'all to, between the both of y'all, come up here and write the ah in Assyrian. All right. Who wants to volunteer first? Here you go. Here, use this one. One at a time. Give me the ah, and then you'll give me the I. Assyrian, okay? You're writing the ancient, right? All right, give me the Assyrian also. All right, want to do both, right? Yeah, there you go. That'll work. All right, so you got the, go ahead, Galataza. Give me the, also give me the vowels on the I. What does that look like in ancient Hebrew? Good job. Comma one. I mean, Nayar. Eyes got a little thinking to do over there. Yeah, and don't make it don't make that Y on there too long. Take it and kind of bring it to the side. Just take the stem off. Cause it's kind of like okay now, yeah. Yeah, that'll work. But what you want to do is this. This is what you want to do. This is what I would do. I would do it like this. Let me show you. Let me salvage this. Let me do it like this. You want to do it like that, sort of like that, right? That's an I. Okay. It's raggedy, but if you look over there, that's what it looks like. And sort of, just, and cause you don't want to get it like a tazah, right? And those are vowels, man. Right? Those are the vowels, okay? Let's clap it up for it, right? Now let's go ahead and erase that off the board. And where's your eraser at? Use your eraser. And let's put on there. We're just warming up as people check in. What we got next? We want people to understand that, well, so the vowels, right? How many characters are there in Hebrew?
22.
22 of the what?
Ain't 22 of the ancient.
Was that, you need another pen there, or is it just right in front of you?
I think it's just right in front of
Here, try that. There you go.
you.
22 what? An ancient?
Ancient.
Okay. And how many are there? Write ancient by there so you can see what's going on. You can write it small. Yeah, you have to, I know why it's writing like that. You have to write with the fat part of it.
Yeah,
Okay. How many are there in the Assyrian?
27.
Why? Why are there 27?
5 ending characters.
All right. You know those ending characters? You memorize them? See if you can do it without looking at the chart. Write Assyrian by there. ASSYRIAN, something like that. Is that what it is? All
What
right.
it is,
All right, go ahead.
um,
Okay, all right, the first one is Ka. All right, write it down, right? Ka. I'm gonna write some headlines now. Start over there because you're gonna write right to left. Ka. All right, what's the next one?
Ma.
Ma. Go ahead. All right.
Na.
Nah. Let's keep going. That's what this class is gonna teach you here. Pa. And Tazar, right? All right, good. Clap it up to the right. Come on up here now, y'all. Hold on to that. Just keep it covered up, right? So it won't dry out. All right, now y'all under those, write the symbols. See if you can remember it from week to week. There's 5 of them, right?
Let's take your time. Under the ka, look like a little 7, right? I'll give you a hint, right? So go ahead. The less you use the chart, the better off you'll be, trust me. I mean, everybody's gone through the same thing, man, in I.S.U.P.K, all of us, we all have. So it's no harm, no foul.
I'm right in the
Ka,
in the
right
ancient.
under ka, right in this ancient, yeah. Well, no, I mean, there ain't no ancient, what have you got me? It's Assyrian.
Assyrian.
Right. They're all Assyrian characters, right? 5 ending, right? Looks like a 7. Use the fat part of it. Something like that. Okay. All right. You know how to do the ma? Use the fat part of the. There you go. I'll accept that. What about the na? Looks like a slanted 7, long stem 7, right? It's like a,
We gonna do them going out. Just do
Do
it out.
the na. It's not whether you know it or not. It's
Right.
this is the time to get to know it. Go ahead. Looks like a 7, only a slanted. Remember that? It occurs at the end of a word. Okay, put it down there. Put down what you remember, man. That'll work. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. I mean, the only thing difference I would have done. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Is to just get cock it up in the air just a little bit and then go like that.
Oh yeah, right.
No, that'll work. I mean, I have nothing wrong with it. What about the pa?
It looks something like that.
It's the ending character. What you wrote was what the Assyrian looks like. All right, where's your eraser at?
Trying to.
You wrote exactly what the Assyrian
Right.
P looks like, and that's fine. But we want the ending character of the Assyrian, which that same P occurs at the end. Go ahead. Well, how would you write the? Didn't you just got through writing the C, the P? Then write that again, but only drop a stem down. That's all it is.
That's what I was trying to. Okay.
All right, go ahead. And keep that with you, you know. All right. Something like that. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I ain't never seen that before. Yeah. I ain't never seen that before. But I've seen this. Now pay attention. I've seen that. Right? Or even a little stem right there. It's important so when you see these words, there you go. You'll always, if you do them right, no.
You don't want to bring it down no more.
What do you think? What do I got on this board? You do exactly what's on that board. Just follow the order. Let's just follow what I said. Do what I did. There you go. I'll accept that. Okay. Now what about the Tazah? Nah. That's an I. That's an I, right? We want to write it Tazah. Okay, like this. You get to memorize these, right? It's like this. Like that, long stem, and then cut into it like that. I'll accept that. Okay? Like that. I'll accept that, okay? Now those are your ending characters. Watch that chair right there. Okay, let's clap it up for the brother right there. All right. Those are your ending characters. Why is that important? Because when you make a word like, all right, I want you to spell a word for me. Where's your eraser at? Keep your eraser on you, man. Y'all keep the eraser in your, okay? All right. Now, why is that important? All right.
What?
So, Altazar,
Say
come on
it
up
again.
here.
Why is
Where's
what
your
important?
pen?
Right here.
All right. There's your pen. Here's your paper right here.
Why is what?
Pick one of those ending characters. Pick one. Let's find a vocabulary word that fits them. You guys gonna learn how to spell tonight. In? Okay, all right, here. Do this word. I want you to write this word down. In Assyrian. Okay? In Assyrian, I want you to write it up there. Yayan is what? What is Yayan, Nayar?
Wine.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay, now if I were to write it, I would write like this. You guys write them some butterflies up there. I would write like this. Ya, softly. And then I would write just like this.
That's basically.
Just like that. You wrote butterflies and I wrote yas. I'll accept that because I know what it is. But you got to be real careful when you write Hebrew.
Right.
Because that can be misconstrued as a, what is it?
Yeah, like,
So go ahead and do it right. You got, go ahead.
that might
Raise
be-
your hand.
Oh, so like that might be
Yeah.
confusing like for a while or something.
Wah? A wah? When you say a wah, what wah are you talking about?
The WA, the
What wah? Which one? Oh, that?
yeah, come.
Okay, a wah looks like this. That looks like a wah. That's a wah, okay? The wah would never be that short. Understand? A wah would always be at least that long in retrospect to the word, right? All right, you got that? Erase that. Leave Assyrian up there. All right, Nayar, come on up here. You're gonna spell tonight. You get your eraser. You got an eraser with you? Yeah, erase that. Pick one of those ending characters. Just pick one. Ma? Okay. What is that? What is that, the clock is up? Mayam.
100.
No, it's maya.
Oh, water.
Water. Okay, mayam. Okay. I want you to write that right there in Hebrew, Assyrian. Transliterate it. Mayam. Spell it. You're in advanced class now. Now, what are you doing? Is that?
Started in Syria?
Yeah, you starting off with that?
Come.
Those ending characters, so why would you start off with an ending character? Right?
I get it.
You need an eraser, right? Go ahead. Go ahead. Now, try it again.
I know it was a mother like me.
Looks like a little mountain with a stem on the top. This is your time to listen. That's why you up here. Try this.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay,
You're gonna have to get to the point where you memorize these by heart. Since you guys won't go home and study the chart, I'm gonna bring the chart to you.
Right.
That's why you're in class. All right, I'll buy that. Give me that other stem over there somewhere. Make it look like something. Man, look at that. Look at the board over there. Does that look like an M to you? Huh? It's got two little stems there. Really, what this thing really looks like, it looks like this. It really looks like this. Something like that. You know? Something like that. I'll accept any part of this. Because I've never really gone with it. I'll accept people know what that is. Alright, what we looking for now?
Yah.
That's kind of little. Make it look right. Make it look in retrospect to the rest of the word there. Why is it slanted down? Just kind of make it look like a upside down L. Well, what about the stem the other way? You just drawing a line down the sheet, really. How about what happened to this? What happened to that? What happened to that? Yeah. I'll accept that. Yeah, I'll accept that because that's more like a Yah. Okay? What's next? What's your whole point of being up here? Drawing ending characters, right? So what do you got there? Pronounce the word.
You got the ma.
Mm-hmm.
That's independent. So it gets the
No.
full sound.
We're doing Assyrian right now. We're not even talking about connectors. Ending characters. Assyrian has nothing to do with connectors. The words are spelled in front of you. You don't have to do it. The word is already spelled.
Right.
So, right, what do you pronounce that word?
Mayam.
What is it?
Mayam.
Then duplicate that word on the board. That's all you have to do.
And it gets
Another what?
another ma, but it don't get the A.
Another ma, right? So do you see a ma up there? What kind of, put me a ma up there then. This is Assyrian now, right?
Right.
What's that word say above the Assyrian, right?
Right.
So what are you looking for? What's the first thing you did when you walked up here?
Wrote down the ma.
What did I ask you? Find me a what?
The ending character.
And which one did you choose?
Ma.
Then write that ending character up there. Why are you hesitating not to write it up there?
I'm not understanding.
What is this word here?
Mayam.
What do you got so far?
Ma.
And then what else? Look up there.
Yah.
And what's next?
The yum.
Then you write underline what you've done already up here. Here, use this a little better. That's what you've done so far, right? What's left? Now what's left?
The M.
Then write the M up there then. Why are you trying not to write it up there?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying to get another.
Then write it. Write that on the mouth. So let me ask you something. Why'd you write that M right there? Why'd you write that M up there? Why'd you do that? What are we trying to do? What are we trying to illustrate right here? You're doing ending characters, right?
Right.
So what should go there?
Ending character.
Then why didn't you write me an ending character?
I don't understand why does it get that ending character and why this don't get that ending character. Why that first
No. That's a very good. Okay, no. Let me explain it to you. Don't worry about it. I get it. Don't worry. Let me explain it to you. Where is the end of the word in Hebrew?
to the left.
That's why.
Okay.
answered your own question.
Constant.
It occurs at the end.
Right.
Then follow the order and put that in. No, why you trying to make it hard? You said ending character, right?
Right.
Got it? Ask the Assyrians. Right?
Right.
The Syrians did that. They made us put the M, watch this transmission now. They made us put the M at the end of Assyrian words. What are those ending characters, right? You think?
Right.
All right, I want you to write ending characters right below all of that. Or at the top for that matter. Either way, I don't care how you do it. Write the word ending characters so you'll never forget, right? Why you have ending characters, right? Ending characters. You asked, you said, I don't understand why I gotta put an ending character at the end of this word. Well, the reason why, yeah, I'll accept that. It's really ERS, but I'll accept that. I do it all the time. Yeah, I do it. Okay? Alright. Yeah, cover it back up so it won't dry out. Alright, listen. So the word is mayam, right? What does it mean again?
Water.
It means water, right? Okay, now. What if I put, now you understand
But
why, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Now I understand what the ending characters was for.
Now you got it now, right? Did I make that rule? Who made that rule?
The Syrians.
Blame their ass. It's a lot. Got it?
Got it.
All right, Kalakazai, come on back up here. Very good. Blame them, but that's the whole point. All right, erase that. Now he understands my yam. Erase all that except for Syrian, okay? My yam means water. Okay? All right? And now he understands when you read Hebrew from right to left, now you'll never see that in what?
In this ancient.
Exactly. When you talk about connectors, I knew we'd have to let you sit up there and figure it out.
But so like
Go ahead.
now I see what I be messing up at when I be reading.
Right.
At the end, either has that one of them be a thigh. No, it don't.
What are you talking about? At the end or what?
No, it don't be a thigh. It be one of these at the end. Yeah, it be that at the end.
Okay, that's a na. Okay. All right. We've already done with the na. Okay. We've done the ka. No, we've done the na and the ma, right?
Right.
All right, I want you to do me a tazah. You want to do a tazah? All right, write it up there. Tazah. Okay, now I want you to write the word aratazah. Just go ahead and write A-H up there. A-H-R-A. Write it up there next to the word. Might as well. Since you wrote tazah, right? Now write it right next to tazah. If you could. In other words, finish spelling that word.
Oh, okay, I got what you're saying.
I mean, you wrote tazah, so I thought that's what you're gonna do. A-H-R-A. All right. Now I want you to transliterate that word. Spell it out. Aratazah. Start from right to left over there. Oh, yeah, that'll work right there where you are. Okay. All right. And try not to look at the board. Just look at what you got. I mean, it's try to do it from memory. That's your whole point. That's why you're in class,
Yeah.
right? You're in class to memorize that chart, and I'm helping you here. Ra. Remember the Ra? It's like a backwards R. Right? Go ahead. Backwards R. You know what? Right up frontwards R. Right near R. No, not capital, just write it like small. like it was a small letter. Okay, now write that backwards right there.
The lowercase.
Always raise your hand, okay?
Okay.
Always. Now make that look a little better. You got like a candy cane. Yeah, like this. Remember that?
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Well, you'll never forget it this way. See, if I do everything for you, you won't memorize it. Now that's perfect right there. You'll never forget that moment, would you? It's an indelible print in your brain now. Now what are you looking for? Now that's an I. Do me a tazah. Now, what does that tazah got to look like? It's got to occur at the end, right? So make it look like a tazah. An ending character tazah. And I'll accept that, but how about this one? How about like that? You see the difference? When you see these things, and I'll accept that, okay? Because I know what it is. But the stem needs to be longer, because it needs to be as long as the rest of the word. Always make, at least. If you're gonna do it right. There you go. More people checking in class. There you go. Yeah, I'll accept that. I accept that right there. That is the word Ratzah. So what we got left is a ka, right? And a pa, right? All right, erase that. Erase the Ratzah. Write the word YAHPA. YAHPA. Y-A-P-A-H. Did I do that right? That ain't what I want. That's not what I want. Write the word WASAP. I think it's write the word. Here, let me look it up. I gotta look it up myself here. Hold a minute here. Hold on.
Probably one.
No. I want a word. I don't want a pronoun. Right?
Right.
Write the word. I'll give you a hard one. What are we looking for?
Pop.
A pop?
And the
Oh,
carrot.
got plenty then. Here, do this one. Do, excuse me. I'm trying to figure out one that's not so long here. You know? Okay, in the vocabulary here, I want you to write this word down. Excuse me. Man. It's lucky. I'm trying to find a lot of these words are so long. I'm trying to find what's not so long. Lord. Oh, okay, here we go. I-N-A-P. I-N-A-P. That's now I want you to write that word
in Hebrew? In the Syrian Hebrew, as best as you remember. Yeah, that stem. Remember that stem? The stem goes like to the side there. Nah. You make that, that looks like a, yeah, I'll accept that a little better. Sort of like this, here we go. Let me show you something here. You want to keep these kind of like this. Because, and it's, yeah, you follow me? You want to kind of make it sort of like that. That way you can see. There's a distinction between.
So really put a curve in.
You can put a little curve in and then put the stem should go sideways instead of down. But if not, we'll think it's something else, you know. What are we writing here? That almost looked like a ka. Okay. Here. Now let me show you a good way to write it. Okay, go ahead. Sort of like that. I'd buy that. Now what's the difference? It's more like a box, right? Right, it's always stand to the side so people can see you, right? And then that P, you got to make it look like a hard top convertible. Order like that. All that stuff, believe it or not, y'all look at this like, man, he's picky. But when you start to look at these things in real life on a piece of paper, you'll begin to understand. So that word means branch, right? The word, like a branch of a tree or the branch of a, right now we'll just say branch. I knock. Okay? It could mean a family seed branch, like a,
B-R-A-N-C-A, right?
yeah, but I believe it's the branch of a tree, okay? Like a family tree, sort of, right? Y'all got it? Now what's the next one? Is that it?
We got that.
The ka? All right, now y'all, all right, race that. Come on back up now, y'all. All right. Now, tell me what you're ready to do.
Salam.
Huh?
We got Ratazar checking in from Columbia, South Carolina.
Ratazak found his way on the YouTube, right?
Kind.
Good. Let's clap it up for Ratazak, right? Very good. Glad you have in class. And what we're studying is how we can spell words, having the troopers spell words and come out with the ending characters so far. What are we looking for? The ending character for what? Ka. Okay. I think it's the word I'm looking for is the rock, I believe. Let me see. Let me make sure here. Where is it? I know I saw it. Slock you. Like the Rockium or the Rock. We did it one time. I'm trying to figure. I think it's still.
You gotta wrote it down before.
I know. I've written that word down. I'm trying to figure out what did it mean. I want to write something down that I'm not sure about. Oh, here it is. The rock. Yeah, I got it right here. To guide.
Got it, right.
D-A-R-A-K, right?
Come on.
The rock means to guide.
I knew I wrote that word down. That's a good one. Okay. Now, transliterate that word. Now that you know how it sounds in the English, do it in the Assyrian. And we would have used all 5 ending characters. So right above it. Or below it.
I should have put the rock.
It's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, you know,
Got your eraser? What are you trying to write now?
the da in the Syrian.
Okay. Looks like a T that's unbalanced at the top there. Right? Well, you're thinking too hard, man. You're gonna have to memorize like a T, right? And you know a T looks like that, right? But if it's unbalanced, then sort of to the right, so it'll look like that. Right? Okay, go ahead. This is about memorizing the chart. Yeah, give it a little bit more stem over there. Yeah, that's good. That's a D, right?
Concept.
I'd buy that. The stem ain't quite so long though. The other stem.
That's them right
No, the other stem. Yeah. Yeah, just kind of make it compact, you know what I'm saying? All right, go ahead, finish up. Remember the R? We just did it. Looks like a backwards R, right?
Salaki.
Yeah.
He got Trooper Matayala checking in from Greenville, South Carolina. too.
Matayala?
Kind of okay.
Okay, good. Clap it up for him. I thought Trooper right. Exactly right. We appreciate that. Everybody, we still ain't got Facebook up, so I guess we could have. All right. Yeah.
It say it's on there, but it ain't showing up.
Mm.
Like you can see it on here that it say it's on there, but it ain't.
It's not showing up.
Right.
I don't know what that is. We'll get it. We'll work on it. We're getting it fixed. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got some things going on here. This is what I want you to do. When I want you to do this, okay? This is a D, okay? The R looks like this. I'm showing you how it looks in Assyrian. So, see how it's compact?
Concept.
See how it's compact?
Concept, yeah.
I'm just saying, right? And then of course, this right here is like not so compact. See the difference?
Concept.
That's how distinct. Now see the way I put up there and see what you put there?
Concept.
I mean, you make them all the same there. Understand?
Concept.
That's what you want to do when you're doing ending characters and things like that. That way that won't look like an R, because without that, that'll look like an R if you didn't have that funny little.
Right.
Go ahead.
One more he got Trooper Lacoma one just checked in from Slave and something.
Yeah, wrap it up for Trooper Lacoma one. Yeah, everybody's checking in. Y'all pay attention, because y'all gonna need this stuff. Everybody, you know, the people that's checking and looking at things. Go ahead.
And can I make, it's like
Go ahead.
can I make a comment?
Go ahead.
When I see because all of them, they look the same,
Mm-hmm.
but the difference to me is the die, it got a stem, the Ra got a curve,
Mm-hmm.
and the Ka, the ending character Ka is like a 90 degree.
Yeah, 90 degrees. That's the biggest difference. I mean, in fact, if you didn't, and then you have to look at them that way, the Da has looks like a T, only it's moved all the way over to the right a little bit.
Right.
And like you said, the curvature of that R, it's more like compact, you know, more like a compact look.
Like a curvy road.
Yeah, at the top.
Right.
And then the Ka looks like just a 7, really. Just like a regular looking 7.
Right.
And that's how you have to look at that for a long time, you know. Okay, all right? That makes sense?
Okay.
Okay, let's erase that. Let's erase all that. Let's get into something else here. I just want you guys, so we put them all on the board, right?
Okay.
I want you guys to understand how things work. How things like that work, okay? Now, yeah, you can erase that. That's for people to understand how yeah, ending characters, right? All right, I want you to write, let's get into the Lord's Prayer here a little bit. Abanawa. I was going to get into the plural part, but I guess I will. Write the word Abanawa. Abanawa. A-H-B-A-N-A. Yeah. Pen's running out. What's your pen looking like?
It's good.
It is?
Kind of okay.
A-H-B-A. Nawa. N-A-W-A. Okay, that is like our Father. Let's break this down here. Abba is Father, okay? So right up underneath it, our Father. Here, let me give you another pen here. I'm trying to give you this so you can explain, so you guys hear. I'll write it up there.
Okay.
Here you go. Just stay on up there. Let me see. We want to write the word like when we say our Father. Okay. Now Abba is Father. So what do you think Nawa is? Raise your hand. What do you think Nawa is?
So like it's hour.
Hour. Okay. So that's when you say the Lord's Prayer, it's our Father, right? Okay. Now what's next? I want you to write Colossians. Come on up.
So like I think Nick is who?
We'll get there.
Oh, it's like which?
Which? Okay. All right. Go ahead. I want you to write which in heaven. You can write it underneath there if you want to. It makes you give yourself room to write it though, you know. Which in heaven. That's right.
Yeah, Kanye is right.
You didn't raise your hand either.
Oh.
Now, this is class, all right? All right, and then put down there Shabbat. Mayam. Now we just had the word Mayam up there. What do you think that means, Mayam? We just had a word. Go ahead.
Heaven.
That means heaven, but what do you think Mayam means?
Water.
Right. Let's clap it up for it. Clap it up. Yeah, you clap it up too. Clap it up for yourself. Shemayams, that means of the heavens. That means of the waters. Right. Everything up there in the heavens are waters. Right. When the Most High made the heavens, He created. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Like I said, when He made the heavens, He made the waters connect.
He made all the waters set that we have water. The earth, the heavens are made of waters. Everything up there. Go ahead.
Basically, like when it rains.
When it rains, exactly.
The fog and the mist.
Clouds, right. All those are water. So when we say which in heaven, we say Shemayim. Underline the word yum in this particular case. It's plural. That means waters. So put a PL up there. PL, that's a plural right there. When you want to say, and they're using it as a man form, not a Y-A-N, yan, or you know what I'm saying? That's a man form, okay? What's the next thing we want to write? Our Father which in heaven, holy. What is the word holy?
Qadash.
Qadash. Write it up there. Okay. All right. And right under there, holy. And I'm not, I'm not all I'm doing now. Okay. And all right, now we'll spell Abanawa up on the board right there.
A-H-B.
No, I didn't mean it. I mean, I'm sorry. It's my fault. Spell it out in Assyrian, transliterate it. I'm sorry, yeah. you did what I said. You spelled it. Let's get some Assyrian. Oh, you want to write it? I tell you, let's write it in, we can write it in Assyrian. Let's get used to writing in Assyrian, okay? And, well, look up there. Abba, Na. Because that N, don't you want things in the right size, though? You always, because if you don't, you're going to. There you go. Yeah, that's too long right there. Then. All right. Nawa, right? And a wa. If you must look at the chart, look at it. Get used to not doing that. What is that, a wa?
Okay.
Don't make it look like a ka, so slant that top up there a little bit more. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There you go. Now, see the difference?
Okay.
You see the difference between that and a ka, Indian character ka?
Kind of, okay.
Because if you don't, it'll look like a ka.
Right.
Now, Abba Nawa. Nawa is our. It is a what? Is a preposition or a
talking about our, it's
yeah.
a preposition.
Is it? It occurs at the end.
No, it's
It's an adjective.
Possessive adjective.
Possessive, clap it up for it, right? All right, and right above there, PA, above the Nawa. Over there, I'm sorry, on the other one. Right at above the Nawa. There you go. PA, there you go. Now that is a Nawa. So Abba Nawa. And Nawa, it just happened to be called, keep your pen covered up whenever you can if you could for me. Okay, so far we're learning what? And while you're up there, we'll do Haya and then we'll let the other trooper come up here. But write this word Haya. Haya. Hayah. What do you think that means? Our Father, which in heaven, holy.
Name.
Name is Sham. So what do you think Hawa, Hayah? What I say? Hayah. Huh? Go ahead.
Because.
Holy be. Write the word
Oh,
be.
Salaki. I got it.
Holy be. Now go ahead and got it? All right, good. Now Yark, come on back up. All right. Shabbat Shemayim. I want you to transliterate that into Hebrew. You got your pen working?
Kind of,
I think this one is going bad. Black pens, I got some more. Going bad on me. What are you trying to write? Shabbat Shemayim? All right, go ahead. Watch the camera now. You know what a Shah looks like, right? It's like a W, only a Syrian W.
It's gonna mess me up. Oh,
I prefer, that looks too much like a, I prefer, draw the stem to the corner. Yeah, draw that stem to the corner and then, yeah. Now to the corner, to the other corner, to the corner, to the other corner. All right, look. Slow down, man. You're going too fast, all right? Seriously. Erase that. Draw me a straight line across the board at the bottom. Now draw the line straight up. See that same corner you just came off of? Draw a stem out of that. I said the same corner you just came out of. That one, yeah. It's only one corner, yeah. All right. Now erase. That's kind of too big at the bottom there. So yeah. Now draw it up in there. There you go. That's what I want right there. That looks more like an Assyrian, right? That's a Shah, right? Right? That's what I'm trying to get you to do, right? Now, what about Ba? Syrian. Yeah, and you put a little stem down at the bottom there and you'll have it. Yeah, just like that. That's perfect. Couldn't have done it much better. Now what you got? Another Shah, right? Do it the same way you just got through doing that one. I'm being hard on y'all because it's got to be, these things really only done a certain way. So when you read them, there you go. Now that looks good right there. And so when you read them, you'll be able to read them with ease. What you got now? Mayam? Okay, go ahead. We'll do a ma, right? There you go. You recognize that it's not at the end. I don't see how you're going to draw it that close. You going to draw it that close? To the other word, need some room, don't you? Like a wishbone of a chicken, doesn't it? All right, draw up that. That'll work. I'll trust that. Now what you want? Ma ya. You want a ya, right? What does a ya look like? Little bird, right? Right?
Trying to visualize in my head without staring at the board.
It looks like the little bird up there, right? It's the smallest character we got, okay? Something like that. Yeah, I kind of buy it, like a leaf trying to fall down. I'd buy that. All right, well now what you gonna do? Think about it. What's next?
Oh, so like
What is next? What you gonna do?
The ending carrier of ma.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Okay. Just remember, however you start to write things, that's how you'll always do them.
Okay.
So what does that say? Shabbat.
So like Shabbat, Shemayim.
Good. Clap it up for it. Clap it up, all right? That's good, all right? Where we at? Holy.
Qadash.
Qadash?
Kind.
Good. Let's do Qadash. Y'all think y'all got it hard. Just go ahead, take your time. That's what this class is for, is to catch up, see what you've memorized in all these classes. Right?
Right.
That's what it's for. Take your time. I mean, if you have to cheat or look on the board, fine, but I mean, all I want is the word. Memorize. Just take your time. That Q looks good. That Qadash, yeah. Ooh. That's good. All right, I can buy that. Sort of jumbled up, but I can buy it. I mean, you know, you get the point. You'll take pride of your own work, okay? Let's clap it up for it, right? All right. Then do the next one. We'll get Qadash come up here and do some more words up there to the top. As soon as you do this one. What's this? Hayah? Transliterate that word. So far we have our Father which in heaven. Okay, we got plurals, we got possessive adjectives going on, right? This is what the Most High said when he told us how to pray. What is that? You want to fill up the whole board with that, don't you? Yeah, take your time. There you go. Hey, I mean, you got okay. All right, that's how big you want to make it. All right, that'll work. That's fine. Okay, that's a ha, right?
Come.
And a ya.
I gotta work on that.
Yeah, that's all right. I understand it.
Concept.
And what else? What you got? Ha?
Okay.
Then you just got through writing a ha?
Yeah.
Then just duplicate it. Pay attention to what you're doing. All right, I'll accept that. Okay, it means be, right?
Right.
All right, wrap it up. Go ahead. Erase that down so the next trooper. Go ahead, erase it. So the next trooper can come up and do it. You ready? Balataza. So it say, okay. So we don't really need that anymore. Go ahead and erase that over there. Now we'll work on the next part of it. This is a big lesson to be learned in the Lord's Prayer here in plurals, right? Ending vowels, ending characters, because we're doing this in the series. The same, I'm doing this in the same language that you guys read the Tanakh in. I mean, you can read it in the other. You can read it in the other language. We just chose the Syrian to read out of our Tanakh, okay?
Right.
All right, I want you to write shum. Shum. Now, what does sham mean?
Yeah.
Huh? Name, right?
Oh yeah, name.
Okay. Put name. Now, yeah. Now I want you to put Shamka. K-A. Shamka. Ka is actually a possessive adjective. Okay? It's telling name to be something special. It's talking about the Lord, your name.
Right.
Go ahead. You gonna say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, really, I was gonna say his.
His, him, just your, just means your name. So you can write your name up there. You can put it by it and say, yeah. You use your eraser there. Your name, so it won't get oil on the board there. Your name. I mean, it's talking about the Most High, right? Yahweh. And Sham means name. So Ka has to be a possessive adjective, right? Right above that PA. Possessive adjective. Above. Where's the possessive adjective at? Right there, right?
Okay.
That's why. Why is that a possessive adjective?
Because it's saying it's like it's saying somebody with naming somebody specific.
It's
pointing
giving.
somebody out.
Yeah, it is. It's giving possession.
Right.
That's what a possessive adjective is. And possessive adjectives occur in an in of a noun. Underline sham. That is a noun, so put an N above there. That's a noun. So possessive, so if you modifying that noun, right, with ka. Remember that in school, we modify things?
Okay.
In this case, we're modifying it with the adjective.
Right.
And the adjective is your. So we're saying, or possessive adjective means your name. Okay, go ahead, spell it out in Assyrian. It's a good practice to practice the Assyrian, man. Okay? I'm getting very picky. I want you to come from that same stem from the corner. I'm getting very picky about, first of all, yeah, I can buy that. Yeah, okay, I can buy that right there. You know, the base doesn't have to be all that big. You know, the base of the word. Yeah, there you go. It could be a little small. There you go. That's what I mean right there. Okay, that's almost perfect. All right, what you got next? What is that?
Okay. So okay.
No. That's sha. Now you need a ma, right?
Gosh. Yeah.
Okay. Y'all take your time, man. I remember my teacher, man, they jump on us. There you go. Yeah, that's good. I accept that. It's good. Now, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with it? Read that. What do you have?
So okay.
What language are you writing in?
Siri.
So what's wrong with it? Stand to the side so the neighbors can see you.
Oh, so like
Go ahead.
that last one don't have that in the character.
And clap it up for the brother. Clap it up. Clap it up. Ending character, man. Now you begin to understand. Why you think you're in class?
All right.
You're in class to learn these for yourself. You'll never forget that language. I mean that lesson, right?
Okay.
That's better. You don't need that little stem out there. Don't make it look like an R. Okay, erase it for a second, just for a second. Draw it a little bit closer and do it just a regular 7. That's all it really is. That's it. That's a cop, an ending character cop, okay? You don't see it look like an R. It don't have that curly cute stuff at the top. It's not compact. It's not slanted. I used to catch absolute living hell drawing all the 3 different, there's about 4 or 5 things up there that look alike. And that's one of them, including the Y. Lord, they all look alike. On that chart, they look different, but when you start to, including the za, but boy, when you start to write them and recognize them, ooh, it's get harder. But the more and more you do these, you know that that little 7 can only occur at the end, and that's called a ka. Got it?
Okay.
Okay, all right. Okay, now, what we doing on time?
8:10.
Ooh.
Still 2 hours.
All right, Yahweh. Yahweh. So far we have our Father which in heaven, holy be. Now I want you to write Yahweh. So far we're learning possessive adjectives, plurals, vocabulary in the, we're trying to figure out, and then we're learning how to write an Assyrian, right? And we're learning prepositions and possessive adjectives, right? All right, so Yahweh, right? So he is called the Most High, right below there, the Most High. You will get a head start on that chart, don't you? And listen, I done learned every trick in the book that you could possibly do. Trust me, you can't fool me on that, man. Go ahead. Yahweh. In Assyrian. Everything you've done, I've been through it. Most of them. All right, let's make that a little bit. Look at the board there and see what that looks like. So Yah, right? Let's get that Yah right. Looks like a straight line across the board. And a one, and yeah, so I'd buy that. Don't get too fast now. Make sure those things are straight, not slanted. Okay, Yah, right? That's perfect. Yah, Wah. Yeah. Now, don't you see that a lot when we read?
Right.
You see that a lot.
Now I see it sloppy. Now I see it now, I'll be able to remember it now.
There you go. And then hopefully you remember all them words, not just Yahweh. But I understand your point. That's exactly 100% right, New York. Now you begin to see. All I'm doing is going over the Assyrian language, which is a bastardized language. We just chose the book to read the Assyrian, because if we were doing it in the connectors in the ancient, it may be a lot. I know it would be a lot easier, but you got to learn to do it in both languages. Okay. As a matter of fact, while you're up there, write that in another language. Write that in ancient. Ancient Hebrew, right up under there, just to say you know how to do it. That's a Wah. Right. That's not a Yah. Give me that. That kick good. As I think Charger called it a kickstand. And he's right. But what he did is he chose the way to memorize it. That's all I care about. All right. What about my connectors? Look at this brother right here. He act like he know what he's doing. Now, clap it up, right? Clap it up. Yahweh. They're easier, isn't it?
Right. Okay.
But you're going to have to learn how to do both. All right?
The Syrian, it make you think a little bit more.
Syrian make you think a little bit more, which is fine. You want to master, okay? What we got next? Right up under there, Malak Wathka. Malak Wathka. K-A. There you go. Put a K on the end of that. Malak. Just put a slip of K between the A and the W, you'll have it. Okay?
You said Malak.
Yeah, put a
Wow.
Malak means king, so let's start off with the base word, Malak. Right? That's king. And his domain is Wath. Malak Wath. And then since it's your domain, we say Ka. Malak, that's the base word. It means king. So put your kingdom. Really, your kingdom is what it is. Oh. Your kingdom. Trust me, all this writing here will pay off for you, because that's what you're trying to do, is to learn how to spell and learn how to transliterate words. Man, that's what I.S.U.P.K learned. All these fake Hebrew groups, man, they don't know what you guys know, man. Okay? They look in our channel, they still don't know. Your kingdom, right? Malak with Ka, all right? Put what do you see there? Tell me what you got. Malak is king, right?
Right.
Malak Wath is the king's dominion, Malak Wath. And Ka is your. And what is Ka? Go ahead, there you are. No, go ahead. You raise your hand. Go ahead. Possessive adjective, right. Clap it up for the brother. Right. And but why? Because it's doing what?
Yeah, it's
modifying. Go ahead. No, you raise your hand. Go ahead.
Pointing out that
It's his kingdom.
right.
Who? The Most High, Yahweh. But, and then in this case, Ka, and it occurs at the end of a word. It's go ahead.
At the end of a noun.
End of a noun, right, exactly. End of a noun. In this case, that's a proper noun. Your kingdom. In this case, because it's God. You're talking about the Most High. Right. So Malak Wathka. That's how you break that word down. Right. Possessive adjective, Ka. Because Ka is a possessive adjective. It's one of our possessive adjectives. That's why, when I was in school, I wrote this stuff down. And I had all the possessive adjectives.
Right.
Okay? But anyway, that's up to you guys. You want to learn anything, you don't have to. Now I want you to transliterate that for me in Assyrian. Yeah. All right. What is that? That's a law. Now that's one of the hardest things to write up there. That's a specific way you write it. Yeah, I'd buy that. I'd buy that right there. I'd buy that. Now look at now I want you to look at that real close. Don't it look like a 3?
Right.
If you've done it right, it will look like a 3.
Like crooked 3.
Like a crooked 3. Well, it just looks like a 3 if you've done it right. It starts off here, here, like that, right? That's about as good as I can do it. But that's an L. It looks like a 3, doesn't it? It looks like a handicap ramp, doesn't it? Handicap letter. Okay? What is that now? It's a ka? Huh? It's not it ain't at the end, is it? I know, I understand, I know, I've been there. So we want a regular car, right? So what does a regular car look like? That looks too much like an N. So you gotta make it look more like a C, right? Like a backward C. You gotta make it bigger, in other words. Okay, here, erase that. Let me show you how I really want it. If you look on the board, it looks more like this. It looks more like some of these things you need a little room for, okay? Like that. See how perfect that looks compared to, you see what I'm saying? Now you don't want to look like an N. Now what does that look like? What can you mistake that for? Nothing. Except for what? You can't mistake that for nothing but a car. Now, if you make it short, it'll look like an N. Okay, now what we got? Malak. Now we want Wa. Remember now, you want to come out of that other corner. So you like to draw things like, okay, like it's trying to, the wind's trying to blow the top of it or something, but make it all uniform, right? Make it look just like it's uniform. I'm being particular because the way you write things is the way you'll recognize it. And if I got anything to do with it and you're looking at it, it's gonna look like that chart. You follow me? Okay? All right, a little better. The same needs to be the same height, but yeah. What's that one now? Is that a tha? Is that a tha? Huh?
Okay.
That looks like a ka to me. What's the difference between a tha, a ka, and a ha? Hey, put that golf club on that. Now, you see how I see that real quick? I see it because I've seen it so much over and over. And that's what I want you to see. Now, don't that look like a tha right now? All right, now what you got now? Ka, ending character ka, right? Let's clap it up, right? Malak, wa, ka. What do you got, a tha?
Yeah.
You don't, malak,
Yeah, that
wa,
first,
ka. Yeah, huh?
is that first one? Is that a shaw right there? That little with that.
What are you saying?
Like,
What is that?
shaw, man.
Yeah. You want a wa, you don't want a sha. Because you thought it was a W?
I do that when I.
Yeah, raise your hand.
Like I'll be doing that when I be at home. I'll be practicing.
So now break the word down. What do you got in front of you? Ma.
Malak.
Take your time. Malak. Wa. Ka.
I mean, well.
Say it again. Malak.
Waf.
Waf. Now do that in ancient. Yeah, do it in ancient, then you'll really begin to see what that looks like. There you go. Malak. Right? And you still want to draw them little small C's, don't you? Man, stretch that C out, man. Look, the C up in the Syrian and the C there, that backward C for the ka looks the same except for that little middle part, right? Yeah, you better learn to help that. Make it look like a, you know, they look the same except for the stem in the middle. I don't know what that is. That's like an X. It's like Greek. What are you trying to write? Yeah, but make it look like a real cross that's laying down on the side. It looks like an X right there. Right? That's much better. Okay? And they all really have to be the same size, but I'll take that. Now what do you got? Yeah, let's go ahead and make those cars, stretch them out. See that one I did up at the top right there? Make them look like that. You just need more room is what it is. You're not giving yourself more room. Yeah, well, I'll have to accept it because you ain't gonna take it bigger. Because what that is it's really not the letter. If you want to do it correct, if you want to do that correct, you want to do this. Okay? That's correct. That looks like look like a P with a stem in it. Because we have letters that look like that. Look, check this out. We got letters that look like that. Now you understand? So go ahead and erase both of those and do it correct. I'm trying to help you so you can understand when you see something, it will be, you understand?
Okay.
No doubt in your mind what that is, okay? And so if you can see what something looks like, yeah, just all you have to do is give yourself room. Start over there. Yeah, there you go. You just got to give yourself room. And just remember, what you got there? Malak, Waf, Ka, yeah. And over here, you don't want, see how uniform this is? Now look at the board. Look at the board over there. See how that looks like a C with a stem? See how that looks like a Ka? Now if you don't, you'll start to look at stuff like this. I can just keep taking on that. Is that a P? You follow me? And with a stem, and then you'll begin to confuse them. So you want to make them look exactly like that chart says. That's what this class is, an exercise in the chart. All right, what time we got?
8:26.
All right, go ahead and erase that. We'll move on. Then we have New York come back up. Where we at? Sloppy. So we're saying, so far we're saying, Our Father, which art in heaven, holy be thy name. Most High, your kingdom come. Okay?
Oh, man, he said come yet.
No, I'm getting ready to say it though. I'm getting ready to put it up on the board. We just have no more room down there. Now I'll just kind of sing it.
All right. We're going to, Slovakia. All right, let's do, we said your name, Most High, Malak Wath, and then we'll have to write the word, your kingdom come. So write C-O-M-E. Write Thaba'a. T-H. Tha. Ba. Ba. Ah. And it means like your kingdom come. Put C-O-M-E down there. Come. Okay? Yeah. You don't need too much space, but that'll work. Remember, you gotta have some space on that. All right, go ahead. Transliterate that word. How do you do that in Hebrew? Syrian. What's that? Looks like a cow to me. Yeah, but hey, listen. What's the, okay, I'll tell you what. Do me a favor. Write the word ha. I'm sorry, the letter, the sound ha. And write it down here to the, somewhere in the middle. Ha. Give me a ha right there.
In the Syrian?
Syrian. Everything's Syrian. Ha. Ka. I didn't mean ka. I'm sorry. I mean, what did I just say?
Salakia, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
It is Kai, it's just the C-H-A-A.
Yeah.
Kai.
No, I didn't mean that. I mean, ha, write the ka of the, this ka, the Syrian, right?
Right.
Come.
Just want to do this right here, okay?
It's the close.
In other words, you want to do, I mean, you can,
Oh,
I mean, you want it, that is a ka there in Assyrian, but I want you to do that. So, okay, so right here, so this is the K-A, okay?
La.
Always raise your hand, always raise your hand. Ka, and this is this.
Oh, so like, yeah, come.
Always raise your hand, man. Go ahead. Now write the tha. Now, how's that any different? How is this much different in writing?
Because it's a little.
Listen, you want to do this. Now, what's the difference? See this right here?
Come, son.
That's this.
Come.
See this right here? Do you see anything?
Wow.
You see anything here? You see an opening here, right? Get to understand what those are, right? Why?
Because it matters. This has like a
Golf club.
golf club, right?
I don't care how you look at it.
Right.
All right, now go up there and write tha over and tell me how it should look. So it can look like that. Yeah, but why are you stopping before you get to the bottom there? Why is that uneven? Shouldn't they have the same height to them? By now, you guys should have your letters almost near perfect. That's the whole point, right? Right? It should look like that. All right, finish. Now, I want every letter to be the same height. That ain't the same height. A little better. What is that? How do you know? Put a little stem there. All right. How about that? Go ahead. What's next? You know why you guys are having problems of writing letters, and because you're not making them uniform. You guys just writing stuff on the board. It has to be uniform. What do I mean when I say uniform? If I say, go ahead, I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's like it all has to look the same. Like it
Exactly.
Come.
In other words, that's very good. It has to look the same. It has to look like this. And now the reason why I say this, I'm being hard because in order to do this correctly, the end result would be that when you read something, you'll be able to recognize it. Okay? So if I say tha like this, if I say like this, and then nice if I had a good pencil. Okay? Tha. I mean, I'm being right now, you guys, I'm being particular about how I want you guys to do this, because you need to recognize. You don't recognize, it'd be hard to read, right?
Okay.
Tha, then it'll be ba, right? Something like that, right? Okay? Got it?
Okay.
And then it's a ha. See how uniform I'm doing this?
Okay.
Now I'll put the guidelines on here just, but you see,
Right.
you have to put those guidelines in your mind.
Okay.
You guys can't do stuff like this. You can't do stuff like this. See that right there?
Okay.
And you can't do stuff like, what is that? That looks like, okay. The reason why I said that, because when you read it, it's not going to be like that.
Right.
It's going to be like that blue up there, okay? Go ahead and erase that. You get the point?
Okay.
Y'all at y'all level, you Kalatazar, y'all already been doing this for a while. What's the next right here?
It's like, so you want me to write it in Syrian too, or it's Swap?
You did write the series.
No,
didn't you?
Syrian Swap.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Right down below it. You need another pen? Here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy some more there. That was bad too. Try that one. You got another one?
Nah, you had said what was the next I was finna say.
Huh?
Now you had asked what was next. I was gonna say,
What's next?
thy will be done.
Your will.
I mean, yeah, your will.
Your will. Or it's the same thing as saying thy. Thy is your. When you say thy will, it's the same thing as saying you're calling him, it's his will, it's his kingdom.
Right.
So we say your will though.
Right.
Okay, what do you got there? That now I'm gonna tell you something. That looks near perfection. Because the same height, but now where your connectors at? Pronounce, okay, this is what I want you to do. Pronounce, wait a minute, what you got up there? You're missing an A in there, by the way. Tha-ba-ah. Tha-ba-ah. That's one problem. Tha, go ahead and just follow. Okay, what's the order I gave you? Tha-ba-ah. Right?
Constant.
Erase it and put ba there. Tha,
On the
ba, ah. What do you hear? Go ahead.
So it's supposed to be another A on there.
Right, that's what I said. Just follow. You know what? You're thinking too hard. Just follow the order. What does that say? Right? Tha ba. Right? I want tha ba ah.
Yes,
Just follow that order, man. Just follow. Follow what I'm telling you. Tha ba ah. Here, use this one. That might help a little bit. Okay. All right. Now redo that word. Both of them. You got tha ba ha. No wonder. You got tha ba or something like that. Tha ba ah. Now redo it. Tha. What we got? Tha, ba, and now we're looking for. Okay, now think about it. Okay, look. No, why are you looking in the air? Look at the word. Tha, ba. What's next?
I'm just trying to remember what it looked like.
You don't know what an ah looks like? Surely you know what an ah looks like. That's the reason why I'm saying, why you looking there. If any one of them you know what an A looks like, right? Okay, put that ah up there. I know you know what an A looks like. Hey, there you go. I thought you did. Yeah, there you go. I was wondering, I said, what are you looking over there? You know what A looks like. He used a green pen, because that one ain't working so good. I don't know which one right there. Tha-ba. Okay, now, tha-ba. So that's good enough, right? All right, now write it in Assyrian now. I mean, not Assyrian. Ancient. Tha. Yeah, you guys, I think you and Kalatazar, your ancient looks better than the Assyrian. That may be half the problem. Okay. What are your connectors? Nah. I mean, you can do that, but I prefer just, okay, look, pronounce it.
Tha, ba, ah.
And what do you hear?
All of them independent.
Then put them up there. I mean, I have done that before too, so that looks better, right? Tha, ba, ah. Tha, ba, ah. Or you can do it, now I have had it, tha, and then I write ba, ah, all one sound. But I just prefer to do it that way. What time we got there?
8:40.
All right, we got time for, let's go here. We'll save that for next time. All right, erase that. Slock it. Kalatazar, come on back up, and then we'll, good job, Mayar. Clap it up for her, all right? Good job. Now you see what some things you got to work on, right? That's why I'm up here trying to teach you, man. I'm trying to show you, right? Yeah. Don't think too hard about it. Just follow what I need. All right, we're gonna do something like we're gonna do some. Here you go. You got a good pencil?
He, right up there, he is watching. Let's do some masculine form like let's use the ing. And we're going to do the word watch, which is shamar, which can be, he is watching. And then we're going to make it we're going to make a verb. To watch is a verb, but we're going to make it a gerund. And that's what a gerund is, like ing words. And that's what we're going to do. Verb, noun, or adjective. That's what ing words are, okay? Okay, so here's watching. So, hawa'a, hawa, yeah, hawa'a. Well, yeah, hawa'a.
I-A-H.
Yeah, A-H, no, I'm sorry. A-A, what did I say? Hawa? Put two A's there. W-A-A, erase that A-H-A-A.
I guess.
Yeah, W-A-A-H. Hawa'a. Hawa'a. There you go. And so one thing I like about what both you guys are doing, you're paying attention to the sounds, because that's how you spell words.
Okay.
Ha-wa-a. Why not? Anybody else got some comments?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it's like, so we got someone named Pat White. He said,
Who is Pat White?
so like, I'm not sure.
What's the comment?
He said, that is not easy to write, but I think I can learn.
Right, type that in there. Who is Pat White? Who is that? Just type in there. State your name and say where you from, man. Who are you? Get a response. I want to know who it is. All right, Hawa'a. Okay, and just hold on a minute. Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Shawamar. What do you say?
So like I said, he ain't said nothing yet, sir. She.
Is a she?
I'm not sure that. I don't know.
P-A-T? Yeah, we don't know. Wait, a Pat, he or she, state who you are, where you're from. Tell me a little bit about yourself. I want to know what tribe you're from. Let me know. I need to know that. Officer Kazakshapar, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, it's a lot.
Go ahead.
She said she is a female. She is from Toronto, Canada.
And she is what? Is she from one of the 12 tribes? Type in there. What tribe are you from? Type it in there. That's what I want to know. I want to know who's up on our chat.
You want to write this in Syrian?
Yeah. State your name, state you're from Toronto, Canada. Who are you? Pat White. It's a female, right?
Hong Kong, sir.
What you got?
Still waiting on her.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. We're waiting for you, Pat. Go ahead. We need you to respond, please. Who are you? Who am I talking to? We'll give you about 5 more seconds to respond here. Not unlimited time. Talk to us. Any response?
Live, sir.
We're still waiting. Patience running. What tribe are you from? Who are you? I mean, who are you? Black? Are you what? White? What are you?
So like I said, she from she said the tribe of Benjamin.
Benjamin?
Hong Kong.
Okay. What tribe is that from Benjamin? Actually, write that down. Tribe of Benjamin, right? What tribe is the tribe of Benjamin, Pat? Slocky. Looks good.
That's good. Glad to have you, sis. If that's the case, what you say? What tribe is the tribe of Benjamin? How did you ascertain that? What tribe is the tribe of Benjamin? I'm Officer Qadash from the tribe of Judah. What is it? What you got?
So like I said, she ain't say nothing yet.
What that? I saw a comment right there. What is that?
That still say Benjamin.
Okay.
So like I don't think she getting the question.
That's the whole point. Just follow the order. What tribe are you from? You're from Benjamin. How do you know? What is the tribe of Benjamin? I mean, what is that? Go ahead.
She said dark.
The dark.
Dark skin.
She's from the tribe of Benjamin. Where is that tribe of Benjamin at? Where are they located? I'm talking to her. Okay. What'd she say?
She said the West Indian.
Okay, clap it up for the sis, right? Clap it up, exactly right. All right, sis, that's what I wanted to know. I want to know, how all kind of people, and we vetted. Okay, listen, you keep in contact with us, West Indies, you all the way from what, Toronto? Canada, right? There you are.
Con, sir.
I'm talking to you.
Con.
Toronto, right? Okay, good. She's from Toronto, Canada, right?
Jamaica.
Jamaica?
Con.
But where's she at now, in Jamaica? I think that's what she said. I thought she said up there if she's checking in from Toronto or something. That's what I thought. That's what I thought I heard. Toronto, Canada, but she's really from Jamaica, right? Well, that's good. If it is, sis, we're glad to have you in class. We appreciate that. What you got?
She say she's a female from Toronto, Canada.
Right. But your father is from the tribe of Benjamin, right, sis?
She said yes.
Huh?
She said yes.
All right, good. Let's clap it up for that sister. That's what we want. Well, yeah, you make sure you put your name in. What's this class posted, right? Sharp put it in there. YouTube. But make sure you put your name in the chat. I think that one of the officers put up there, and that helps you get your name, sis, and checking in. We have classes. We're down in South Carolina. You're welcome to join the class every Friday night. Officer Qadash, I'm teaching it. But we have classes all over the United States. So make sure you join them and just keep in contact with us, Pat, right? All right, the water, sis. All right, what we got here? She said, her comment was what?
She said she born in Jamaica.
Born in Jamaica. All right, let's clap it up for the sister again. That's exactly right. And your dad is from Jamaica, right? I'm betting this. Ask her, is her dad from Jamaica? She hears me, but
she said yes.
That's what I want to know, sis. So you are from the tribe of Benjamin, right? Banyamya, that's what we call it. And we'll get into that. We'll get into the tribes one of these times, sis. We appreciate that you communicating with us, okay? All right, go ahead. Talk to me. And I know, like you said, it's not always easy to get, but we want you to get it right. Take notes, sis. If everything you said was right, and like I said, put your name in the chat so we can. There are classes that you can attend up there, Toronto. We have a get hold to our camp leader, Officer Natazah, and our camp. You have a flyer there. We'll get with that. Just keep checking in on that form that we have. I believe we have a place where you can put your name and get with Officer Natazah. He'll give you the camp leader up there, and I believe it's Canada. And that way you can come to some of the classes up in Canada. Okay, sis? Look at what you got?
She said yes.
Huh?
She said yes.
Okay, good. All right? No, that's good. All right, sis, just keep paying attention there, all right? I appreciate that. All right, go ahead. What we got? What time we got?
8:51.
All right, go ahead. What you got? This will be the last thing we do here. Yeah, he is watching. It's like a present tense. It's not a past tense. It's not a
it's not a, we're going to show you some, it's a present tense of how to say he is watching. Hawa is he. Go ahead.
Shalom.
Shawamar, right? That's the ancient, right?
No.
I'm-
Syrian.
The Syrian, okay, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Right, and shamar means to watch, right? And ing is that gerund word, or that ing. That's that word is telling you like it's a verb. It's like in the process of doing something. And you can take that and throw any word up there. You can take speaking. You can take amar. Okay. You can take that's what actually what amar is to if you would use instead of shawamar, you put amar.
Right.
You know, you can put you can use he is talking, he is warring. You can use a whole lot of words in with the ing. Just grab the root word and just stick that in there, hawa and just finish it up with instead of saying shamar, just fill it in. Put the ing form up there, okay? Amar. All right? Is that it for that?
Kind of.
Good. That looks good. That looks good. And that's I hope you guys learn. Go ahead.
Like it says, shoot asking if we had a school in Canada.
Yes, we actually have a school in Canada. Give her type in Officer Nata's name over there, and he'll tell her to call that name, and they'll give you the name for the school in Canada. Okay. Okay, sis. We have a school in Canada, and I can't remember. I think who's the officer? I can't remember. I can't remember who the officer. There's a captain. There's an officer 5,000, I believe. But officer, not that this number here is our officer Nataza. He's our camp leader. What? He's our camp leader, and he'll tell you who the officer is in charge of Canada, 5,000. I cannot remember his name right now, but call this number here, okay? That's what the number we normally put on our flyers. So we're giving our camp leader number. It's not a problem giving it out right there, okay? You got it up there, New York?
So I'm typing.
Slack. Okay, before we read some announcements, I just want to make sure, Sis Pat, that you got that, okay? The Jamaican Bayamian from the West Indies, man. You got it up there? What'd you put up there? The phone number?
Officer Nataza, and I put the phone number.
There you go. All right, good. Okay, she got it, right? Okay. All right, I'm going to read some I.S.U.P.K announcements, security announcements, right? Clap it up for class, first of all. Clap it up for class. You did a great job, man. You guys did a great job. I mean, I know you troopers, you're patient. You got to be patient with Qadash Park because I'm still going to make sure you do it exactly right. Because that's the way I was taught. You know, you get to the point where 6 months go, 8 months, hey, listen, we're going to get this thing nailed down perfect, right? We are the I.S.U.P.K. Start off 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for the new brother or sister. When a brother or sister comes into the school, they have off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to the brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Taj, which is commandment number 1821, Malachi 3, 8, and 10, means 10th in the Hebrew. Ma, Aishara, means of the 10th. 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teach the priest fund. Free will offering for the priest, not mandatory. Whatever amount you would like. We have holy convocations coming on. The next convocation that we're going to have is the Feast of Dedication. It's called Hanukkah, the 25th day of the 9th month by the space of 8 days. Saturday, 17th December 2022 for 8 days. First Maccabees 4:52:61. So remind Akim and Akwaf to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper to school, to start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. All right, we're going to salute her out. Come on up here. We're going to salute her out. Stand behind me right there, right? Okay, stand on over this side so we can see you over here on this side. All right, just stand behind me a little bit, okay? She got still trooper, okay? All right, Mom Shabbat, Majid, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat. What we're going to do is face our sisters in favor of the class right here. We're going to give them a courtesy salute, okay? To Sister Pat West right there. Mom Shabbat, Majid, Barak, Yahweh Shamar, Alathah, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. For that we say, Yazamata, dismiss. Back up for class. Give us some sound there.